Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have an unboxing. It's gonna be a long video, so grab your coffee, grab your drink, and let's get into the video. So, I know that many people get really upset when I do like the whole story and then I open the bag. So I'm gonna start by opening the bag, and if you're not new to my channel, you pretty much know what this bag is. It took me a while to want to unbox it, and I have many reasons why I waited this long. One of them is I still cannot believe that it happened, and I also really like leaving things in boxes for a while. I just feel like it makes it even better, like the delayed gratification. I don't want to bother anyone with my chit chat, so we're gonna open the bag and then I'm gonna talk about the process of how I got it, price and everything. So if you want to see all that, I'm gonna talk about it, but right now we're just gonna open the bag. So it's a Birkin, and I don't know why last time they gave me a thicker ribbon and this time it's like quite of a small ribbon. So I'm gonna try to let you see everything. So as always, the box, beautiful. I always think that I love keeping packaging, and you know, this is one of the boxes from my other bags that I always keep. I don't throw them away just because I feel like if you want to store your bag, this is the best place because it comes like with a pillow. This fell, and this is where the little lock and key comes in. So here's the bag. Let's take it out. And as I said, in the box it has like this like paper pillow where you can store your bag, so it keeps the shape of the bag better. So it's like the best place to store it. But I personally like to display them because you spend your money on these bags and you want to see them every day, and I spend hours of my day inside here. Here's where I do my home office and everything, so really like to have like my bags out. And it comes with this like booklet and the raincoat that on this video I'm gonna open. I'm gonna take one for the team because I think that it's super hard to fold it back in, but I want to use the raincoat because if I'm gonna be taking this bag to Paris, I want to make sure that I probably take one of this because it rains sometimes during December and January. So I'm gonna put the box away and the shopping bag too. So the bag is a 25 size, as you can see, and let's open it up. I know, it's a Birkin 25 in Togo leather with gold hardware with the contrast stitching. Gold Birkin. The color is called gold. It's not gold, it's like a caramel brownish, but the brand calls it gold. And let's open it up. I want to take the stickers off with you because the bag has been on the box over 2 months, I think, maybe less, but over 2 months. Let's open it up. It always comes with our paper from the store inside. So this is her. This is the bag. It's beyond perfect, but let's take the stickers off because of course I'm never gonna return it. I don't plan to sell it ever, so I'm just going to make it 100% ready to be used. I actually was told that it's not really that good to leave the stickers on that long because the hardware can start oxidizing, and same with my Birkin and my Kelly. I took the stickers off as soon as I unboxed the bags. I definitely feel like this Togo, it's a little bit softer than my other, like I feel like it's a little bit more squishy, the bag itself. Let's put this ones that I actually, for some reason, at first when I got my black Birkin, I was wearing mine with this one on all the time, and lately I've not even been putting it on. I did get a twilly for the bag, and I'm gonna put it on at the end of the video in case you're interested, because it takes me a while to actually get it like cute because I'm really bad putting twillies on. So this is the bag for everyone that just wanted to come and see the bag. It's a Birkin 25, again gold in gold hardware with the contrast stitching. I'm gonna put B-roll of the bag so you guys can see it up close, and I'm gonna show the inside in case anyone was wondering like how the bag is on the inside. It has, I'm gonna be looking at the mirror here, so I'm sure that I'm actually showing you what's inside, but it has a zipper pocket on the back that it's not like that big, and it has this pocket on the front. Other than that, the bag is basically leather on the inside and it has nothing else. And yeah, this is a 360 of the bag in case you were interested in that. The handle drop for me is enough to carry it like this, and if I'm not really wearing like such a chunky sweater, I can pull it off up to here. Now we're gonna talk about how it happened, why I waited so long and everything. After this, I'm gonna talk about the price. But basically, between my Birkin and my Kelly, my Birkin was my first bag that I ever got. That definitely took me off guard. It was my first Hermès bag, and I was super overwhelmed that day. And between my my Birkin and my Kelly, it was a 6-month difference. I got my Birkin in December, and then my Kelly, I got it during the summer. My Kelly it's up there, you cannot see it, but I'm gonna link the unboxing video right now in case you want to check it out. But basically it's a Kelly 25 in Vert, which is like this gray greenish color that is super beautiful, and I love that bag so much. I was never like on the wish list for that bag. I was actually, right after my black Birkin, I was always on the wish list for this bag. My essay knew that I wanted it this since the day that I went to the store. For me, it was super hard to decide between the black and the gold, because if you follow me and if you know me, you know that this color and black are basically what I always use. I have the caramel, which is right here, and I love that bag. I have it on the 19 bag, so it really made a lot of sense for me to have this bag. But I knew that it was like super hard. Didn't even try much to get it because I didn't even want to push, because I felt already super grateful that I was offered the black Birkin 25. So of course they make you have like a wish list, and that's what I had. And he had like all the colors that I liked. He knew that I like neutrals, but he also knew that I was quite short. So between my Birkin and my Kelly, I actually didn't purchase, I think that I didn't purchase anything. So I just think that personally the way that you get bags in the US and in Australia are very different from Mexico, and I can only assume that my store is so small that they don't have like that many clients, and that's the reason why the few of us that are like locals and shop there, when they get bags they just offer them to us, and I can only assume that there's not as much demand for small bags here. I know other girls that are also from Mexico that have been offered bags without many purchase history, so I honestly, the only thing that I can tell you is that probably it's just different here. I don't want to apologize too much on this video, but I also don't want anyone to feel bad. If you've been waiting super long to get your bag and you get just overwhelmed or a little bit upset when you see so many people unboxing on social media, I can only tell you that things are different all over the world, and maybe try in other countries, because I know for a fact that Australia is crazy, the competition is insane, and I kind of blame a little bit the brand for making people be on each other's necks every time that someone else gets offered a bag, because you get the feeling that someone is taking it away from you, that they are taking the opportunity to get the bag from you and making you spend like a crazy amount of money. So I just want to say that I understand that feeling. I just want to let you guys know that I understand, and I just don't want to make anyone feel bad. So I just want to be very clear with the process that I had, probably let you know that it's not the norm. So I've heard a lot of Brazil having the same type of thing, that you can come into the store and get offered. Just probably go to places where there's not as much demand for these bags. So I get my Kelly during the summer. Sorry that I just kind of went sideways. Got my Kelly during the summer, and after that my essay did ask me again, like, hey, I saw that your birthday is November 20th, are you looking for something specific? Not really, I'm looking for the blanket. Again, still haven't found the freaking blanket, still looking for it. I told him that I wanted a couple of things, so there was a lot of communication between my essay and me, between my Kelly and this bag. So in between that Kelly and this Birkin, I bought this pillow that I love and highly recommend. I got the Kelly belt, which I also really liked, and I asked for a couple of things. So in case you're interested, I'm gonna let you know the things that I asked for. And I wanted the Kelly sneakers, the white ones with the rose gold hardware with a Kelly clasp closure. I also asked for 2 pairs of boots. The first ones are like to the ankle and the other ones are to the knee, but they don't have many shoes in the size 35 here. They told me that it was not even possible to order, so yeah, that shoes are no-go for me here. So hopefully when I travel I'll be able to find a little bit of more shoe selection in my size, but I'm completely fine if I don't. I also asked him again for the Kelly pocket, but he didn't have it. And around September he asked me if I was open to other sizes and other colors for my next bag. So I actually told him that I was open to other colors that I'm gonna list right here in case you're again interested. So I did open up to the size 30. I told him that I was interested in the size 30, but I was very clear that I wanted a Birkin instead of a Kelly, just because I wanted this bag, but I knew that it was super hard. I didn't really go physically to the store at all, like not once. I didn't go to the store, but I was a little bit of communication. And around, I would say, finish of September, starting of October, my essay tells me, hey, there's a huge shortage in Paris, we're not getting many bags, also we're not gonna get any blankets. But because I told him that I really wanted that blanket for Christmas or so, and I knew that we had to order it to just make sure that it was gonna get here, because like I said, there's not much stock at that time. So he told me, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to to get it for you because there's not much stock and I don't want to give you like hopes and then not be. And I also want to tell you that I don't think that we are going to be able to find your bag this year, and I was completely fine with it. I actually would say in a lot of my videos like, hey, I really want this bag, but I understand if it doesn't come, like it's okay. I kind of made my actual peace with it, and after he told me this, for me it was like a done deal. Like the bag is not gonna come, I need to sort of let it go, and maybe next year it happens. But I always had like this savings for the bag. I always knew that I wanted to make sure that when this came by, I had the savings ready for it. So I even had like on my bank account gold Birkin right there on the title. Like I made sure of that I was not gonna not have the money if it came by. Starting October, finishing September, he tells me it's not gonna happen. So as you guys saw, I was then hunting officially for a vintage Kelly, which is this one. Again, sorry about the change of lighting. It's gonna happen a lot during this video because it's either super sunny or super cloudy, so I need to keep like adjusting my camera to it. So I really just started very seriously hunting for the vintage Kelly because I really wanted to get like something for my birthday. It was also like part of my wish list, so I would have been happy only like having that bag this year. I was really not expecting at all this bag, I promise you. And I go to Washington and I meet with Emily and I find the vintage Kelly in the 28 size box leather from 1995. So it's like really vintage and it's an amazing bag. I have been loving it so much. I'm not even joking, like this happened mid-October, like the 15th or 20th, like something like that. And I got the Kelly. I get the Kelly. And while I was during the trip, he sends me a message and he's like, hey ma'am, can you come to the store? And as always, like every time that he tells me that, I know that he has something for me. He didn't really say like I have your back. He just told me like, can you come to the store? So I told him, hey, I'm on a trip, I'm in Washington, I cannot come right now, but can you wait for me? Thank God that it was just like the last day of the trip. So I finished the trip and I come back, and the first thing that I did was run. I ran. There was a lot going through my mind in that moment. First of all, I knew that I just got the other Kelly, and second, I was like, but you just told me that it was not possible. You just told me that it's not gonna happen. So what's going on? Like I knew that he was working on getting me the bag, but I honestly never thought that he was gonna deliver it, and not all this year. I didn't really think that it was gonna happen this year. So for me it was a little bit shocking to actually like see the bag coming a couple of weeks after he told me that it was just too hard, that there was no production, that they were not getting any type of bags in stock. So definitely unexpected. And at the store he takes the bag out and I didn't really have much time to think much. I just got it and came back home. I usually take, like with my other bags, I took a while at the store. Like I was there sitting like thinking about it, and like spending that type of money, it's a little bit scary. So I take my time, but this time it just happened really fast, the purchase. I didn't even get a twilly in that time. I just got the bag and came back. And when I came back, that's when like all the guilt came upon me because I knew that I just got the Kelly and then I knew that I had this bag, and at the same time I couldn't even really process the fact that the bag was here because it happened really fast, and I didn't even understand why he offered to me again, because I know that it's really weird to get offered 2 bags per year. Like it doesn't really happen that much, and for me it happened with the Kelly and then this one because the Birkin was from the past, like 2020. It made no much sense to me that he actually offered me the bag. When I came home, I decided that I wanted to like sit down and process it. I don't know if this is worldwide, but they don't accept returns for Birkins or Kellys. So when I got it, like it was a done deal. But even then I realized that I was really lucky to get offered the bag. So that took the guilt a little bit like down a notch. Then I decided that I was gonna sell a bag. I'm gonna talk about the bags that I sold and why, but the bag that I sold really made me feel way better about spending on this one. This is once in a lifetime thing. I don't think that I'm gonna get offered the bag again. There's no worst case scenario if I sell a bag because it really makes sense for me. Like I did have the money. I did not go into debt. I know that many people think that I go into debt for these bags. I don't. And I also knew how much these bags go on the resale market, and they go for around 30,000. Like the prices of these bags have gone up in 1 1 year so much that I just cannot believe it. Like, it's crazy. Makes me feel sick to my stomach. I don't know if I would ever be the type of person that could drop that amount for a bag. Like, I know what's the feeling of wanting a specific combo and not being able to get it, but honestly the prices are crazy. I'm gonna talk about how much I paid. The price, I think it was a little bit less or about the same that I paid for my Kelly in Epsom leather. And let me bring the bags so you can see them, because I know that we all like to see eye candy. Okay, so these are the bags that I got from the boutique, and this is my Birkin, my first Birkin. And I'm gonna ask you guys to just let me every time that I make a freaking video, please let me say that these are my two favorite bags. I would be lying to myself if I didn't say it. These are gonna be my babies from now on, and I'm not gonna be able to choose between them. If you saw the unboxing of this bag, you're gonna see, like, I was at the store for hours choosing between these two, because I was offered this bag to the date that I was offered this one, and it was the hardest time for me because both of them were like my ultimate holy grail bags, what I always wanted since I was super young, and I knew that it was what worked out for me. And I ended up choosing this one because I knew that it was gonna be a little bit harder to get, and my essay kind of really told me, like, I'm gonna find you this one next, I promise. So he delivered. He really did it. Honestly, having these two bags in my collection make me feel so good. Like, when I'm gonna be finally able to put it on the shelf next to this one. I have them, and I really cannot believe it how lucky I am. I think that this goes to, I've never in my life was the type of person who would win giveaways. Every time when I used to go to school when I was a kid, every time it was the first, like, if they would pick someone to do the presentation first, it was always me. I always get red lights. Everything that you can think of about luck. I've never really been a lucky person, but for some reason, Hermès and the entire process of getting the bags has been amazing, and it's been such a positive experience for me that I just wanted to make sure that this unboxing was, and starting to use this bag was also something positive. I honestly considered not doing an unboxing and just like showing it on Instagram. So many of you really asked me that you really wanted to see it because you guys like these videos. I honestly love these videos. I watch unboxing videos when I do my laundry, when I'm cleaning, when I'm doing stuff. So I hope that if you're watching this, you're having a great time. But this was my first offer, December, like just 1 year from probably today that I'm filming. And this bag, I paid a little bit less than the gold one because there was a price increase, but then over the summer I got offered this one. It's my first Kelly, and this is in Beckley. The camera is definitely not gonna catch the true color of the bag, but it's a grayish type of green that I love so much. Also in gold hardware, but this is Epsom leather. Now between these two, I can definitely tell that this one has a little bit more of a shiny togo, and this one has a little bit more like a matte type of leather. Something that I also wanted to talk about is that I used to think that the stamp on the here was perfect always. I saw that on Epsom and box leather, it's perfect and not any type of issues, but on both of these bags the edge, it's really like crooked, you know, but I understand because of the grains of the leather. And of course, keep forgetting, so the price, again, if you're not someone who watches handbag videos or doesn't really like handbags, you're not gonna understand why we pay so much. I'm definitely not telling you that this is okay and that is something that you should be doing, because honestly they are crazy prices. I'm not gonna come here and try to justify myself. I just wanted to let you know that we know that it's crazy. We know. So this is what I paid in Mexican pesos, and I'm gonna put it into USD. This is with taxes and everything, like it's the final price that I paid. Again, the only reason why I'm sharing it's because I get asked a lot to share the prices, because the brand doesn't really have these bags listed on the website and no one really knows how much they cost. There's like a lot of secrecy around it, and I think that talking about money should be a little bit more normalized, like, even though I don't feel like super comfortable with it. And now I did get already the organizer for the bag and a pillow to store the bag. So not sponsored or anything, this is from Samorga, and all my bags have their Samorga organizers, and this is from the Birkin 25. I'm gonna put the name of the color and the thickness, but this is the thin one. I would actually even consider to get the thicker one for this bag, just because I feel like it's a little bit like softer than this one. This feels a little bit more like sturdy. So let's put it inside. And also extra for storing, I have this back essential pillows, and I am gonna use this one right now. I love the color. I'm gonna link everything on the description box, like the Samorga. For Samorga, I do have a discount code, and it's gonna be a low 20. It's always been running. I don't think that it expires, but if it expires, just let me know and I can message them. I don't get any commission. It's not sponsored. It's just for you in case you want that 20% off. And the pillow is just for storing the bag. Now, the reason why I am just unboxing this bag now, it's first reason that was just me and my own issues, is that I felt like it didn't really happen for a while, and I also felt super like undeserving, not in terms like I'm not valuable enough, just like I don't spend as much as other people, because I keep seeing online a lot of issues regarding the brand on videos and on people on Instagram, and telling me that they have waited for years and they don't get offered the bags, and I kind of felt like I didn't really understand why I do get offered the bags, why it did happen for me, and that maybe it could have gone to a better client from the store. But every time that I have gone to that store, it's empty. Like, I'm the only person inside. It's a very, very small boutique, and I don't think that many people shop there, so I can only assume that's what happens. The manager is super nice, it's super sweet. Like I've said this many times, for me the experience of how they treat me at the store is way better than how they have treated me at Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and sometimes even Dior. So I just don't understand, and it's really hard for me to believe that it's okay. I also felt super guilty for buying it and selling the other bag. I felt like I was betraying that other bag that I really loved, but it made no sense for me to keep it. I sold my Trendy, and the reason why I sold my Trendy is not because I didn't like the bag. You guys know that I love the bag, and I think it's amazing, and I still recommend it a lot. With both of my Kellys, it really made no sense for me to keep it, because every time that I wanted to grab a top handle bag with a strap, I went for my Kellys, and I don't go out as much right now because of how things are in my life. So the few times that I was actually going out, just wanted to grab my Kellys. And since my new Kelly was black, my Trendy was also black, I decided that the most responsible thing to do from my side was selling that bag, and later on I will rebuy the Trendy. I still want a Trendy in my collection, but I will not buy it in black. If I buy the Trendy, it's gonna be in this amazing unique color that I only have that bag in. And I've shown this bag before, but I really like this Trendy in chevron, this light green. It's beautiful, and I really love the bag, and I think that it would be unique enough for me to want it to reach for it specifically and not be battling between my Kellys and the Trendy. So after I sell the Trendy, I started to feel a little bit better because I had again savings into my bank account. I just felt really guilty for spending money, and I think that many of us can agree there. And then I left it in the box 1 week, 2 weeks, and it became a month, and then it was like more time. I opened the bag to take it to New York with me because I could definitely see this bag on New York in Central Park the fall, and I did take some pictures with the bag, but I still didn't feel ready to start using it. So I got back to the hotel, put it back into the dust bag and stored it away, and I didn't touch it after that. And I feel like once I make the unboxing, I'm gonna start using it and it's gonna feel really normal. I hope that by the time that I'm uploading this video, I'm in Paris. Since what's happening again with the new variant, I don't know if the trip is gonna get cancelled. I really hope that it doesn't get cancelled because I really want to go, but I hope that I'm able to take this bag with me and just start using it and get comfortable with it, same as I got comfortable with my other bags. I already have like a full Pinterest board of this specific bag, like with so many different outfits and even like just pictures of the bag. Like I have really such a love for video and photography, and more when it has to do with like fashion. So I just cannot wait to start taking so many pictures of this bag or the two bags together, like the two Birkins. I don't wanna sound like I don't like my Kellys. I love and adore my Kellys. I love them so much. Now we're gonna do the raincoat thing. I hope that you can actually see it because it's a little bit sunny right now, so it's not focusing on it, but it opens up like this, and here it is. Oh, it's gonna be hell to open it. I'm gonna put it on the video in case I want to use it as instructions on how to fold it back. Is it me or this is getting too big? It's too big. Oh, got it. So the handles go here, but the handles are gonna get wet. So I don't know if I put it correctly, but I'm gonna say that it's not the most practical thing ever. I wish that we had something better to keep our bags from the rain. But this is basically how it looks. It's not that great, but yeah. Now the twilly. Here's my issue with twillies, and I talked about this in another video. Let me take it out. I really try to be the type of person that loves twillies and Redels, but as you saw, I have all my bags without any twillies at all, and I just don't like them. I don't know why. I don't know what's my problem. I like my bags as they are, but I do feel like maybe this bag, I should have it with a twilly. So when I was in New York, the 3 seconds that I took my bag out, I went to the store and I went to get a twilly. So this is the one that I found that kind of made the most sense. I don't know if I'm gonna have it on for a long time, but let's just put it on the bag for fun. So this is a twilly. I don't have the name for it, sorry. I'm gonna put it on and I'm gonna come back. So this is not perfect, but here it is. I'm not an expert in putting the twillies on. I'm really not that good at it, but this is what I came up with. And I don't know, do we like it? Do we like the twilly on or not? I think that I'm gonna be taking it off for now and maybe later on. I do love the design of the twilly. I think this is the best twilly that I could find that day at the store that could fit the bag. Just, I am scared to ruin these bags. I know that they're amazing quality and that they are super tough and nothing's gonna happen to them. But at the same time, I do want to be careful because it's a lot of money and I want to make sure that the bag is perfect for so many years. So I only got one because of that. I don't have any bag with both twillies, but what do we think? Did we like it? Do we not? But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the video here, but I'm gonna of course make a review later on, maybe a what's in my bag. Do you guys want to see a what's in my bag? What type of videos do you want to see like content wise? I would love to know that. And also if you have any questions regarding the bags, please let me know in the comment section down below. As always, I will try to get as most comments that I can, and I want to thank everyone that has been super sweet about this with me. It really meant a lot, and I'm so grateful for the community that we have built. We are so many here that I don't really like to base like my channel and my Instagram in numbers. It's really hard to comprehend like 50,000 people, like 50,000 individuals, and I see all those who comment often. And I just want to thank everyone because YouTube has become this amazing job for me that I love so much. And it's funny because I never studied anything that had to do with media or like social media or anything at all, and right now everything in my life is transitioning into social media, which is scary but exciting at the same time. And once I move and once I like start everything, I really want to try to do this full time. It's amazing. I really love it. So if anyone is kind of hesitating between starting a YouTube channel, I don't think it's too late. Never is too late. It doesn't really matter your age. And the same goes for these bags. If you are what the people tell, like you're not old enough or you look too young or it's just too much for you, you do what you want to do with your money and your life. And I know that I should listen to my own advices, and I'm really bad with that, but I'm trying to really live up to it and be happy and enjoy my life and not listen to judgment and fear. And a lot of the judgment and fear come from myself, from my inside. I'm really hard on myself and I want to stop doing that. I'm so happy and grateful. If I could thank my SAE one more time, he's gonna hate me. I literally said thank you like 30 times, and I'm that type of person. I'm gonna apologize a million times and I'm gonna say thank you so many times. So it's probably really tiring to do something nice for me. So I'm sorry. Again, apologizing. But if you're new to my channel, if you want and if you like this video, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching my channel, I'm gonna leave specifically my Birkin unboxing and my last Kelly unboxing, like the vintage one, in case you're interested in watching it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and see you on the next one. Bye.